I'm Dave Stelk, here at the world headquarters for the Global Fund for Women in downtown San Francisco, where I will be speaking with President and CEO Mcimbi Kanyoro. First of all, tell me, what is the Global Fund for Women?
The Global Fund for Women first is global, as you have just mentioned, and we are champions for women's human rights. We have presence in 175 countries, and we have been in operation giving funding and advocacy for voice for women for nearly 30 years. The areas which have been important to women that address the economic and political empowerment of women, which means assisting the understanding of their communities to understand the importance of men and women being at the political space so that it can bring change. An agenda such as, why are girls in our communities not going to school? Why are parents marrying their children so early before they are 15? The second area that's really important is the area of sexual and reproductive health and rights for girls and women all over the world. And then we also fund strong advocacy in the question of preventing violence on women. In fact, we call it zero violence on women.
Is the situation improving around the world? And if so, how is the situation improving for women around the world?
I would say, for example, education. Right now, the statistics show that the enrollment of girls in primary education is nearly at par globally with the boys. That's a great improvement because that's not what it was even 10 years ago.
Let's get to the nuts and bolts. How does the Global Fund for Women work?
First of all, I should say that our fund has been able to deliver to women more than $120 million. And that's a lot of money.
So you're basically using economic power to better women around the world, is that right?
Yes, money is important. Money speaks, and we are able to provide proof that when women are well funded, they are well connected, and they are well organized for our cause, there is sustainability, there is scale, and there is the sharing of the knowledge. We fund only groups that are indigenous to that geography. People retain their authenticity, their name, and we fund them to grow so that they can continue to make a difference in their own places, with or without us.
So you give out these funds, but how do you measure success?
If we've been working in an area and people started to send their girls to school to prevent early marriage, to prevent genital mutilation, etc., that is the community change. We measure that. If we see that there are policies that are changing, laws are being implemented that weren't there, we actually track that. If we see that money in the budgeting of the countries, that the issue that we've been working on for a long time, it becomes part of the national budget, we measure that, and we are very sure of the success that we are making. We're very, very sure of the success that we are making.